is Midnight Movie! Hello, basement-dwelling horror hounds! Lumpy and Shadow here with the movie that you voted for.
Before we start riffing on our next film, Carnival of Souls, we just want to take a second to thank you all for your kind words and feedback.
Yeah, we're trying out some new stuff from time to time, so let us know what you think. If you like it, great. If not, well, I guess we want to know that too.
Also, let us know in the comments if you'd like to see the whole movie put up as one video after we finish. If you want it, we'll make it happen.
All right, enough talk. Let's dive into part 1 of Carnival of Souls.
Hope you like pipe organs, because you're about to hear a lot of it.
She is not kidding. Let's start the film.
Oh, and the movie just starts, I guess.
Look what we got here. Hey, you want to drag, huh? Sure. Come on, man, get ready.
I need to stop asking these girls for a ride to school. All the excitement of a trip to Grandma's.
She just flipped us off.
I'll show him how to drive. Just watch me.
Wait, did we walk in late?
Maybe they lost a reel.
When you order Uber Eats and DoorDash at the same time.
Do I tell them about my irregularity? Jesus, is that bridge even finished?
Make sure to keep your cigarette hands at 10 and 2.
I think the bridge fall in Beetlejuice is more believable.
Okay, we won this round. Want to go 2 out of 3?
Step on up to the Carnival of Souls.
It's claimed 10 lives across 4 counties, and it craves blood.
Those with delicate dispositions may want to close your eyes.
But you're still paying full price.
Is this the branch that claimed their young souls?
Or was it the riverside shrubs that wanted them dead?
What is this crooked branch hiding?
And who names their kid George Corn?
In the dirty underworld of lakes and rivers, only one spider can help them.
But first, they must escape Dick Island, rated R for massively large dong imagery.
Oh, Herk Harvey. He started the all-women's baseball league.
Go Rockford!
Sir, as high as this river is right now, and with all the mud and sand it's carrying, they may never find that car.
At least that's what I'm hoping.
That's not how you fish!
Right there.
All right, now let's hear your story about how it
It
happened.
wasn't our fault, sir.
Yeah?
We were the first ones on the bridge, and coming along, following the tracks, and they wanted to get around us, I guess, and they lost control and they dropped
You
off.
sure you didn't crowd them off?
Gee, mister, we weren't drag racing or nothing.
Well, there's your problem. You're not using bait.
Yeah, not sure I want to find that car now.
This sand, and with that current, we may never find it.
Yeah, all I guess we can do is keep trying.
I don't care. I'm off in 10 minutes anyhow. What, is Pop's Blue Ribbon on sale?
We heard y'all were making one of them moving pictures.
Run, lady, there are nothing but horny hicks up there.
Come on, let's get down there.
Dibs, she's mine. Well, will you go on a date with us?
Why, it's Mary Henry.
Are you all right?
Hang on.
Get out.
If we're doing this at all, it's one at a
We've
time.
got to get you back to town.
What about the other girls?
I don't remember.
Wow, you're gonna get used up fast.
If Jason's not gonna pop up, stop it.
Back to the scene of the crime.
Any luck finding my handbag?
What?
My handbag.
I don't think you're starting to sag.
Oh, forget it.
Lazy-ass cameraman, get out of the car!
I hope she at least cracked a window for the poor guy. Yeesh, worst car commercial ever.
Finally, the car that whines like a pipe organ.
Oh, I know this song. It goes by, "Stop playing that goddamn pipe organ."
It was at that moment he decided to end his life.
Sort of a missed opportunity to make a buttload of t-shirt cannons.
And we meet the new client on Monday.
What?
I said we meet the new...
What?
Forget it. I'm gonna go punch the organ lady.
And sneaking a fart while it's good and noisy.
I say we jump on 3.
Spacious for any sized monastery or castle.
Okay, so we can't leave the movie, but can we mute it?
That's not in the spirit of the film, Lumpy. Okay, mute it.
Ah, there we go.
Whoa, that's better.
Who would play that thing on purpose?
Beats me. Why does she not have crippling tinnitus? Oh, unmute, they're talking.
Right.
Is this like the one I'll be playing in Utah?
It's quite similar. I supervised the installation myself. The accident won't delay your going, will it?
Because your playing is pissing us all off.
I'm leaving this morning. There's nothing I can do here.
That's right. Well, Mary, you'll make a fine organist for that church.
That feels like an
Very
insult, but I don't know
satisfying,
why.
It's just a job to me.
Well, it's not quite the attitude for going into church work.
I'm not taking the vows. I'm only going to play the organ.
Oh, she's my type.
More than that. Of course, it doesn't pay much, but, well, at least it's a start. Are you driving by Benton to see your folks?
No, I can't. I must hurry. I've got to leave. I'm going to drive straight through.
I smell daddy
Mary,
issues.
it takes more than intellect to be a musician.
It also takes talent.
Put your soul into it a little. Okay?
Come on, close the deal.
Good luck, Mary. Stop by and see us the next time you're in.
Thank you. But I'm never coming back.
All my dates say the same thing.
Sounds better than the organ.
Would you drive slow across the bridge that almost killed you?
Well, she does have a lot of good memories of that bridge. Wow, she's really contemplating her life there.
You know, I think I'd rather cross the Temple of Doom bridge than this one.
She's looking for the all-pipe organ station.
And with a change of music, we're now in an educational short.
Highway driving, Satan's secret mistress.
Is she on her way to the Overlook Hotel?
No, Lumpy, she's in Utah.
Oh, why?
Dude, how long is this song exactly?
Remember when you could drive cross-country on a single tank of gas?
Oh good, the pipe organ is back.
Yeah, I looked it up. Almost the entire soundtrack is pipe organ.
Wow, a movie that dares you to watch it.
Try all you want, lady. You're stuck with it.
Come on! Bowie, Spice Girls? Anything!
Stop by the Utah Casino.
Oh, I didn't know I had a passenger.
I'd like to talk to you about the Book of Mormon.
Damn, those guys are everywhere up here.
Look at the road, lady.
See what I mean? They're like deer.
Wait, the car restarted? Don't they know this is a horror movie?
Did you see the pale guy too, lady?
Oh, the casino's haunted.
I need to grab a Red Bull or something.
Yeah, these drives suck.
Can I help you?
Fill it up.
All right.
Fill it up with what? You need to be specific with a guy like this.
If this were a video game, that barrel would be explosive as hell. Oh, that one too.
Have anything else, lady?
Filled it up with me, if you know what I
Could you tell me
mean.
what that big structure is back a few miles by the lake?
Oh, you mean the old bathhouse?
I'm guessing bathhouse
It
meant
used
something
to be
different
a pretty
then.
ritzy place in the old days. Then the lake went down and they made a dance hall out of it. Then they put those buildings up out there and made some sort of a carnival there for a while. That's years ago, though. Just stands out there now.
I see.
So no video poker then?
I have an address here of a rooming house. Could you direct me?
Oh, sure. Well, that's just right over here a little way.
Well, that's the address to my crawl space. I'll show you.
Surprised we didn't watch her park and check in.
Been saving it for you since I got your letter.
You never wrote back.
Could have rented it yesterday if I'd wanted.
Oh, it's fine. It's just about what I expected.
I knew you'd like it.
I just got the smell of suicide out from the last lady.
This ain't no regular rooming house, you know. I only got you and Mr. Linden across the hall.
Wednesday is orgy night.
Each room's got its own private bathroom, too.
Ain't I just the best?
You can take all the baths you want. I'm not one to fuss about things like that.
Thank you. I think I'll be quite comfortable.
Well, hope you'll stay a while. I'm downstairs in the back part of the house, so if there's anything else you need, guess I'll have to wait till morning.
I'll be out back sunbathing if you need me.
Night.
Good night, Mrs. Thomas.
Finally, I can take this road dump I've been sitting on since Colorado.
Unless her suitcase is full of money, drugs, or guns, we don't need to see it.
You look like wife number 6 to me.
Did Robert Smith just peep on me?
Did you see anyone, reflection lady? Whoa, too many whippets.
Getting whiplash from the scene changes.
And this, Miss Henry, is our pride and joy.
Thought that was Jesus or whatever?
It was made in the same town where I've been studying.
Of course. That's where we heard about you. Oh, by the way, you have found a place to stay.
Yes, I have a room.
Good. Well, we hope you're going to like it here. We're not the largest church in this area, of course, but we have a nice congregation. We'll have to have some sort of reception. They'll want to meet you.
Couldn't we just skip that?
Skip that?
Yeah, people suck.
I suppose it's an absolute necessity. I don't know what some of the ladies will say.
If they say I'm a fine organist, that should be enough, shouldn't it?
Hey, Shadow, I hear you play a mean organ.
Finish that line and I'll lance that thing on your head.
Not Pedro!
Watch me.
But, my dear, you cannot live in isolation from the human race, you know.
Sounds boss to me.
Mind if I try this now?
I want you to.
Oh no, we got organ music incoming.
Ew, his smirk.
I don't like it either.
You go right ahead. I'll be next door at the manse, if you need me.
I gotta go rub some stuff out.
That's it. I'm an atheist now.
We have an organist capable of stirring the soul.
Are you as horny as I am?
Look, God, about the pipe organ. Me and some of the fellas have been talking.
Well, I guess Pasty's not a vampire. That's something.
What do you see?
This cartoon's not very funny.
Nothing. Nothing at all. I've practiced the whole afternoon and it's gotten me in a mood.
You need some fresh air. I've got to make a call out past the lake. Would you like to come along for the ride?
I can help with that mood of yours.
Out there. Will we pass it?
Go right by it. Stop and look at it if you like.
I would, with you along.
Good.
Why? We already ruled out vampires.
Now, I know I said Disneyland, but this is just as good.
It's Chernobyl land.
Come on, I want to ride Fallout Falls.
I want to visit Nuclear Winter Wonderland.
And get a toxic waste belly washer. Yum.
This used to be quite a place. It's been deserted for a long time now.
Will you take me in?
My goodness, no. It isn't safe out there anymore. That's why they put up this barrier.
It'd be very easy to step around it.
I don't think a priest is the best
What
partner in
attraction
crime.
could there be for you out there?
I'm not sure. I'm a reasonable person, I don't know. Maybe I want to satisfy myself that the place is nothing more than it appears to be. Would you take me out there?
No. The law has placed it off limits. Wouldn't be very seemly for a minister to break the law, would it?
No. Maybe I can come back some other time.
Shall we go along now?
Before you ask, we're out of gas and my pants are getting really tight. Well, next time, call ahead and see when they open.
Maybe a rabbi will break in with me next time.
I thought that'd be you.
Good evening.
Move it, gotta pee.
That organ playing must take a long time. You've been gone most the whole day.
I went for a long drive in the country with my new boss, an elderly minister.
Oh, that must have been a kick in the head. I learned that from my other boarder, Mr. Linden.
Kicks me in the head a
You get
lot.
your supper? Oh, I forgot. Well, this ain't no boarding house, but I got some coffee and sandwich makings left. I could bring you some up after a while.
Good. I'll be taking one of those baths you're so generous with.
Well, take as many as you want. I ain't one to make a fuss about a thing like that.
Oh, I better make sure there's film in the bathroom camera.
Lumpy, this is called a bath. It's something I want you to look into before next movie.
Oh, I don't know, Shadow. You might need to show me how. I'm oh so dirty.
Forget I said it.
Don't be rude. Stand up and get the door.
You're not seeing boobs in this movie.
Not true. There's one now.
Those two locks date the movie more than anything else does.
Right?
So she got in, filled up the tub, then got right out.
I guess. I'm not a bath expert.
No kidding.
Oh, hide that. Don't want them thinking I own clothes.
You're not the gigolo I ordered.
Yeah, I wondered when you asked me in. I'm John Linden. I'm your neighbor right across the hall.
Oh, nice to meet you. Would you excuse me?
Hey, I was wondering if you're not doing it.
Stand right there.
You know, you're making the peeping kind of hard here, lady.
Jesus, he even generates his own perv music.
Only the best of us can. Man, he's got the peeping down. He's a professional.
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Mary Henry.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I've been reading your mail.
I heard you tell Mrs. Thomas you haven't ate anything yet, huh? Well, yeah, I just thought, being neighborly and all, see, I haven't eaten anything either. I just thought...
We could eat each other.
To dinner.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I can't accept.
I know. We haven't met or anything yet, but I just thought...
I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse me.
She said no, asshole.
Look, there's a real nice restaurant, right down the street, and I just thought... Well, I'm just kind of a guy who doesn't like to eat by himself.
I've made arrangements to eat in my room tonight.
This guy's creepier than the pasty guy.
At least the pasty guy respects boundaries.
As he slowly cases the room for panties.
Looks kind of lonesome in here.
Slimeball.
Good night, Mr. Linden.
I wonder where I can get a gun.
Great, I'm haunted and have a stalker.
Wait a minute, where did all my bras go?
Man, he's good. For, a complete perv.
Girl, that guy is nothing but trouble.
See? He stayed a respectful distance and left as soon as she was not interested.
I bet the pasty guy is just like the groundskeeper or something.
I think he's a representation of survivor's guilt.
It's the old lady, watch.
Does she have a peg leg or something?
Maybe she has drop foot.
Maybe it's the perv, remembering he doesn't take no for an answer.
Miss Henry? It's Miss Thomas.
Knew it!
It wasn't hard. This movie has like 5 characters.
Don't take this from me.
There's something Benjamin Franklin about her.
Sorry, it's purge night.
Who's the man in the hall?
That's my albino boyfriend.
Oh, you must mean Mr. Linden. He has the room across the hall.
No, I mean the other one.
The less skeevy one.
There is no other. Me and you and Mr. Linden.
That and all the
Us three
ghosts.
is all there is in this house.
But you must have passed him out there.
He looks like the director.
You're needing this food. Going without eating makes you jumpy sometimes. Maybe you heard the boards pop or something. These old houses creak worse than my knees.
I didn't hear him, Mrs. Thomas. I saw him.
Now, don't talk that way. I don't sleep so good as it is.
Oh, the old lady has a dark secret.
It's these old houses. They're big enough so that you could hide a man in every corner.
Oh yeah, she killed the guy.
You just gotta not let your imagination run away with you.
Are you going out there?
Well, of course.
She let too much slip. Now Mary is the next to die.
Hey, don't lock this. It makes killing you harder.
Now look, you scared away all the hot ghosts.
Come on, guys. I'm looking for a rock-hard haunting.
There's nobody there.
Thanks to you.
Now you just go and eat that sandwich I made for you. Don't drink the coffee. If coffee keeps you awake, it won't.
Coffee never keeps me awake.
She just realized that the Carnival of Souls is just all the ghosts running a train on the old lady.
And for some reason, they call her Slimer.
Ha! Well, better put on a show for the kid across the street.
Ah, still thinking about the casino.
It's a bathhouse, remember?
Right. Then they made it a carnival.
Kind of the same thing.
Lumpy, wake up. It's time for school.
Well, just give me 5 more minutes. I'm bathhouse dreaming.
Oh, good. He's back.
And apparently has no sense of timing. Shadow, help me. Is this sexy?
I think it was back then.
Damn, wait till they hear about nipples.
Just putting on my hospital gown.
Well, good morning.
Morning, pervert.
I heard your alarm. I knew you'd be up. Guess what I got?
Chlamydia?
I can't imagine.
Just what it takes to start the day off right. I make it in my room. You know, it saves me having to go out and get dressed up. I guess I had to get dressed to come over here anyway.
You slept in that and you know it.
Oh, it looks just like what I need.
Well, and 2 cups of coffee coming up.
Wait till you see how he stirs it.
Hey, I guess you took her on last night about me coming to your door and all, huh?
I'm not a very sociable person ordinarily. How can I resist an inducement like this?
What? Come on, I don't know all those big words. I'm just an ordinary guy who works in a warehouse, that's all.
A regular pornographic warehouse.
Hey, look, I got a couple of shots left over from last night. You want a little bit in yours?
No, thanks. It's not the recommended breakfast for a church organist.
Oh, is that what you do? Hey, you mean they pay somebody to play the organ in church?
Some churches do.
Do you pay the people to listen to it?
I hope you don't mind about this. I just didn't know you're a church woman.
To me, a church is just a place of business.
They certainly make enough money.
Well, that's a funny way to look at it.
Why? People seem shocked because I took a job in a church, and I regard it simply as a job. I'm a professional organist, and I play for pay, that's all.
Hell yeah, if you're good, never do it
Like
for
that,
free.
Don't that give you nightmares?
Strange you should say that. As a matter of fact, not for that reason, mind you, but I had the strangest feeling last night.
That a greasy mole man was watching me change.
I had kind of a lost night myself.
It's funny. The world is so different in the daylight. But in the dark, your fantasies get so out of hand.
Oh, don't get all whimsical with the warehouse
In
guy.
the daylight, everything falls back into place again. Let's have no more nights.
She's an organist and a crappy poet.
Make them more interesting.
And he thinks pecker first.
Say, how'd you get to be a church organist?
I studied it in college.
I could have gone to college.
Offered me a sweet janitor gig.
I used to play pretty good football, but they wanted me to take a lot of classes and things, you know?
Well, they're that way.
Well, I'm just as smart as the next guy.
If the next guy's dead.
Yeah, but I just didn't dig what they were teaching in school, you know? And the thing I hated most was principal products.
Principal products?
Yeah, you know, like the principal products of Brazil are...
Parades and butts.
Coffee, beans, and snake oil, you know, like that. Yeah. When I was at school, I couldn't care less. Now, what I cared about was girls.
Didn't they offer a course in that?
If they would have done that, I would have graduated.
It's called women's studies, and they would have destroyed you.
What's the matter? Can you still taste the coffee?
Come on, what do you think, I'm an alcoholic? Look, I just like to start the day off in a good mood, that's all.
You must be hilarious by noon.
Look, I'm just the kind of a guy employers want. You know, the happy worker. Come on. Now, make your morning happier?
If you leave, now.
Morning, you're exactly what I needed.
You're gonna need me in the evening, too. You just don't know it yet.
I also work as an epicac.
I'll rinse off these cups.
Oh, no. Just spoils the flavor for tomorrow.
Well, thank you for the coffee. It was unsanitary, but delicious.
Well, should have put some of the germ killer inside. Well, I hate to leave so early.
I think you can get through the door.
With that AM bourbon boner you're
The
rocking.
wrong impression of me.
Well, I meant because you had so many things to carry.
Oh. Like I said, I hate to leave.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Mr. Linden, but I'm sure you have to get to work.
Oh, don't you?
No, I have the whole day free for shopping.
Shit, I shouldn't have told him where I was going.
Huh. She's pleased by her harasser.
Does the hem hang right and back?
We might change the hemline a little. The drape is just fine. Otherwise, it looks very nice.
And we can go
I'm
assless
sure it
like
isn't
you
very
requested.
chic to take the second dress, but I like it.
We altered a little here to make it straight all the way around. There, do you want to go back to your dressing room?
Where we should have had this conversation.
Don't get excited. She dresses in layers.
The black is symbolic for goth chicks being hot.
And the tainted coffee kicks in.
I don't blame her ears ringing. She plays a damn pipe organ all the time.
Yes, that's right. Skip nothing.
Is that dress made of burlap?
Come on, you piece of crap. Oh, I like the gray one.
But the charcoal one isn't without its charm.
Like it fine. I believe I'll have you deliver the dress if you don't mind. I did say I'd take it.
Excuse me, sir?
What's the matter with her?
Nothing, it's just the hat.
Oh, what's the matter with everyone?
They're in Utah?
Why don't they answer me?
Geez, lady, you piss off the whole town?
You just know she's looking for the manager.
Has she considered the whole went deaf thing?
I am blonde and pretty, and I demand someone talk to me.
Come on, you play a giant musical instrument for a living. You really didn't think this would happen?
For some reason, this reminds her of the neighbor man.
Captain to Enterprise, one to beam up.
Oh no, not a quiet park. The horror.
Quick deodorant check. Looking nonchalant about it.
Oh good. I think she's coming down.
I need to talk to my neighbor about his dirty-ass coffee cups.
That's not a very PG angle.
What is it?
That man!
He's so boxy!
I didn't mean any harm. I just stopped to get a drink.
No. No. It was that man.
Did she say Batman?
That man.
She did.
Oh, maybe I'm not thirsty.
There was someone else there. That strange man was there.
Just let her rock
You've had
out.
a fright. Hysteria won't solve anything. Now control yourself. Look, I'm Dr. Samuels. My office is right across the street there. You've had a shock.
That man had no right to want a
If you
drink.
would like my assistance, I'll be glad to offer it.
Thank you. Could I come with you now?
Certainly. I'll take her over to my office. We'll see that she's all right.
Keep off the water fountain, though, just in case.
Weird broad.
Now you're not allergic to electric shock, right?
It was more than just not being able to hear anything or make contact with anyone. It was as though
I was annoying and no one wanted to talk to me.
for a time I didn't exist. As though I had no place in the world. No part of the life around me.
Maybe start a blog.
And then you saw this man.
Yes.
You'll excuse my back, but I wanted to get some of that written down.
I'm gonna make it a mediocre
I must have
movie.
been talking for an hour.
Anything else? Anything you haven't told me?
Like, why are you wearing a potato sack?
That's the whole story. He's been following me, that's all there is to it.
It isn't that simple, though, is it?
You let him on, didn't you?
What do you mean?
He could hardly have been in the park this afternoon, or one of us men would have seen him. And that night in the hallway, you said yourself the landlady came up a minute later, and she didn't see him, did she?
What are you driving at?
It's been less than a week since you were in a car that crashed into the river. How you got out of that, no one seems to know. But that experience must have been a serious emotional shock.
You think I imagined all of it, don't you? You think I'm insane?
I didn't say that. I don't mean that.
I'm a competent person. If anything, I'm a realist. I'm not given to imagining anything.
Hogwash. All of us imagine things. Have you never heard two men talking behind your back and imagined they were talking about you?
What were those douchebags saying about me?
Have you never imagined you saw someone you knew and walked up to them and found they were a perfect stranger?
I don't see what this has to do with it.
The point is this. Our imaginations play tricks on us. They often misinterpret what we see and hear. Do you agree?
Or are you a wacko?
I suppose so.
If that can happen in ordinary times, go a step further. Look what can happen in a high fever or following a serious emotional shock.
Doesn't seem possible that I could have imagined all of it.
The man would have been hotter.
Does this man, this figure, resemble anyone you've ever known? An acquaintance? Or your father?
No.
You have a boyfriend here or back home?
No, and I have no desire for one.
Never?
No.
I like to hit it and quit it.
I'm surprised to find myself saying that. But it's true. I have no desire for the close company of other people.
Have you always felt this way?
Just since I met you.
I don't know.
Don't you want to join in the things that other people do? Share the experiences of other people?
I don't seem capable of being very close to people. I do feel that perhaps I am trying to reach out for those other things.
Do you feel guilty wanting them?
I don't understand you.
I'm not a psychiatrist, and perhaps I'm being clumsy at all this.
Wait, back up.
But
He's
I
not
am
a psychiatrist?
suggesting that perhaps
Is she
this
just in
figure
some
represents
principal's
a guilt
office?
feeling.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Maybe. Frankly, I don't know.
I'm making this shit up as I go.
Well, I know one thing.
The pipe organ.
My imagination is playing tricks on me. I'm going to put a stop to it.
You're a very strong-willed person, aren't you?
I survived, if that's what you mean.
That old pavilion out by the lake.
It represents your dad.
Somehow you associate it with all this, don't you?
I could go out there. I could put an end to that, too.
My powers are endless.
I could go out
Now,
there.
don't be hasty.
If it is all my imagination, I could put a stop to it.
Maybe, but at least someone should be with you. Now, I can't
As you
possibly
say,
get away
Doctor,
now.
I'm a person of strong will. And the time to go out there is now. And if I have to, I can go alone.
Now, if you'll please tell me where the door is.
That's the closet.
So whatever is messing with her head is at the bathhouse?
I think this is the titular Carnival of Souls.
You said tit.
I guess I did.
She looks like she's more likely to be mauled by hobos than find any ghosts.
I mean, daytime is good for her sense of well-being, but it's not very creepy.
I thought Moscow would be harder to break into.
Come see Scooter Castle.
It's the easiest castle to storm, like, ever.
Come on. Mama wants a slot machine.
Ooh, and here comes baby number 9.
Jesus. I'm surprised the baby didn't fall out.
It's a girl.
Just look how strong-willed she is. Go down the slide.
Don't act like you don't want to go down it. There, I have no excuse.
Even the ghosts say try it.
Come on, no one's watching.
Okay, so according to Wikipedia, this carnival was called Saltaire and it burned down in 1970.
A bunch of dry wood in the middle of nowhere? Story checks out. Ooh, sexy cartoon girl! You know, I might get into saltwater bathing.
Well, as long as you're bathing, I guess.
Step right up, but please do not feed the cameraman.
Good Sarah Connor impression.
And she's graduated from trespassing to straight up breaking and entering.
I'm telling you, without Mary Henry, there'd be no Ellen Ripley.
Uh-huh.
Hello? I'm here about facing my fears or something?
Shit, I thought the prom was at 8 a.m.
Anyone seen an unfinished juggalo around here?
It's a nice building for a swap meet. Well, that was a waste of movie time.
With Valsinex, I don't have to worry about my genital herpes.
Ask your doctor if banging with crotch warts is right for you. Side effects may include seeing the dead.
With Valsinex, they'll never see your herpes coming.
So literally nothing came from that.
She threw a rock at a corpse.
So, who hasn't?
Let's cross the street and see what she's doing now.
Say, I don't want to get turned down again.
Then just don't ask.
I was thinking asking you out to dinner.
Everyone else
I
said
stopped for
no.
a bite to eat on the way in.
Swing
anyway,
and a
I
miss.
have to practice at the church this evening.
Well, look, how's about if I pick you up afterward and we'll go someplace and dance or something?
I'm sorry. I'm not much for dancing.
Hey, you mind if I ask you a question?
I won't know until I hear it.
What, are you afraid of men?
No, I'm not afraid of men.
Well,
I just don't like you.
you seem sort of cold. This morning when I brought you the coffee, friendly.
This morning I needed company.
Well, maybe you'll need company tonight.
Look at the guy, he's practically humping the banister.
Walking home alone.
Yes, it is. I should be finished around 9. Will that be all right?
That's okay by me. Say,
I'm gonna get a hand job though, right?
see you in church, huh?
Lumpy, is she playing the same song?
You think I can tell?
Kind of a lousy turnout.
Well, look at the opening act.
£1,000 of metal for something I can probably do on my phone.
Yeah, but I mean, why would you?
Oh, hey. Thanks, movie.
Oh, the musical murder these hands have done!
Oh, I need a manicure.
I love the message. Include gay demons in your films, Hollywood.
You don't need to mute it, Lumpy.
That wasn't me. I think the movie is just showing mercy.
I think she's getting motion sick.
Don't puke on that organ, lady.
Though this is the best song so far.
Damn, is her ass moving some pedals too?
She sure likes the center keys.
And our reprieve is over.
Come on. We went there already, and it sucked. Remember?
Crap, I agreed to go out with the perv guy. What was I thinking?
Where are these two in relation to each other?
Night of the Soggy Dead. No carpet is safe.
Is my son bothering you? Sorry about that. He just thinks you're pretty.
I'm starting to think something's not right with her.
Wee! This is fun. Just keep spinning.
This is fun! Wee! I feel sick! Man, humans cannot dance!
She is tripping balls.
Hi, I represent a group that wants to talk to you about your spirituality. Now, is your credit in good order?
Profane. Sacrilege. What are you playing in this church?
A pipe organ.
Have you no respect?
Nope.
Do you feel no reverence?
Not at all.
And I feel sorry for you and your lack of soul. This organ, the music of this church, these things have meaning and significance to us. I assume they did to you. But without this awareness, I'm afraid you cannot be our organist. In conscience, I must ask you to resign.
That way you don't get unemployment.
Look at the bright side. Your Sunday's just freed up.
You don't think majoring in pipe organ in college was a mistake, do you?
At least play the Castlevania theme before you go.
That does not mean that I am abandoning you, nor should you turn your back on the church. There is help here, and I urge you to accept it.
We just don't want to financially support you.
I wonder if I missed my shot with her.
We don't need to see him smoke the whole cigarette. We get it.
And a small fire starts as they walk by.
Well, hi there. I've been waiting an awful long time for you. My car's just over there. I know just the right place to go.
Hang on, is that?
Music without fucking pipe organ.
The legends were true.
What's the matter? Don't you drink either?
Not really.
Not really. How else is there if you don't drink really? Answer me that.
Let me speak for Mary for just a second.
Now me,
Go fuck
I
yourself.
Not only drink really, I really drink.
And I'm also charming.
What's the matter? Do you like the music either?
I like it fine.
You don't like it. You don't like to dance, and you don't like to drink.
You don't like for a man to hold you close. That's it, isn't it?
I didn't say that.
You haven't said anything all evening.
Maybe it's your animal magnetism, you prick.
Why not go play that song again? You like it so much.
Plus, we can only afford the one song for the scene.
Hey, Johnny, who's the doll?
Nobody you know, chicken.
Oh, come on now. You've been holding out on me. That's not the kind of pig you usually drag around.
This one's a human.
You quit licking your chops. She's out of your class.
You want to bet?
Lay off, huh? I got something on the stove there, man.
Well, listen, I'll help you put it over.
I don't want her to think I even know creeps like you.
Wouldn't want her to think you're a dickhead or anything.
Good luck.
Meet someone you know?
Yeah. He's a college fella.
At least that's where he sells Adderall.
He told me about this girl who's been wanting to meet me.
To see if I'm the one who did it.
Wanted me to meet her.
What'd you tell him?
I said, how could I? You're my date, you know.
And that makes you a lucky woman.
Said you didn't seem to enjoy my company much.
Oh, that's not true. I really appreciate your taking me out this evening. I'd had a miserable night if you hadn't.
Forget it. Come on, here. Join the party. Drink up.
Look, I can't drug you if you don't drink.
Look, I paid good money for that stuff. It ain't poison.
I'm sorry if I annoy you.
You know, I don't get you. First you stand me off. Well, that's okay. That's class. Figure you got something, you're just holding back. Now, everything I say is okay. You're a mouse.
Yesterday, I didn't care. Tonight, I want to be with you.
Why?
Me or just with anybody?
With you.
For reasons unknown.
Why don't you thaw out, But maybe you want to be alone, huh? I'll leave you alone
no,
if that's
know.
what you want.
I like being with you, really I do.
Lumpy. Any chance of this guy dying?
I don't want to be alone.
Oh, for sure. But it's got to be like a prison
I wanna be
shanking or
near
something.
you.
I don't think we're going to see it here.
What a fucking weasel.
You mean that?
Yes.
On the plus side, there's no way you're seeing sex in this movie either.
Why don't you and me get out of here, You know, my room's only a couple of feet from yours. Ain't likely to get very far from me, are you?
Tell me she keeps a straight razor in her bag.
Seriously, no one can dance at all. Chick magnet.
We'll wait, Mrs. Thomas.
That old girl's in the back of the house. She won't hear nothing.
Ooh, nice sidestep.
Honey.
Oh, I hope she's packing a whistle.
You don't want to go in there all by yourself, do you? It's dark and it's lonely in there. You don't have to be alone tonight.
True, but you're not in there either.
Let me come in a while. Let me stay with you, Look, you don't want to be alone, do you?
No.
Don't be surprised. You reek of cheap beer.
Well, it works on roaches.
Sorry.
Look, honey. You asked me in, you dislike me a little, huh?
It's not me, is it? Nah, it couldn't be.
I did not agree to a three-way.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Her choice in men?
Her career path.
And she almost died like 3 days ago.
What's going on around here? What's the matter with you?
Man's after me. You gotta stop him. He's after me again.
I'm getting
Now you have to go.
Not me, sister. That's just what I need. Get mixed up with some girl who's off her rocker.
I don't want to be left alone.
Please, I got Mario Kart. The feng shui in this room is all wrong. Ah, there we go.
Soundtrack available in hell, where it belongs. Woo boy! This penthouse is a spicy magazine.
What'd you find out, Doctor?
It's pipe organ madness!
Not very much, I'm afraid.
I'm sure glad you just happened around. I was gonna call somebody, but I was afraid I'd have to pay the bill.
I came on purpose.
Too early, but on
I've been
purpose.
thinking about her ever since she left my office yesterday. What's she been up to?
Whoring around.
Only the devil knows that. I heard her moving things all around that room all night. Never heard such goings on. And she wouldn't let me in her room this morning.
She's a strange one. She absolutely refuses my help. I can't say that I blame her. There's something about her that completely baffles me. I've urged her to call upon me if she feels she needs help, and I hope she will.
I can't let her stay in this house.
You won't have to worry about that. She's determined to leave the city, and she wants to get away as soon as possible.
I hope she does leave.
Mean old bitch.
I hope she can.
Make sure you take the soap and shampoo.
I hope she gets the cleaning deposit back.
I think the stairs have earned themselves a co-star credit at this point.
I heard you, Miss Hopes I leave.
Decided to leave, did you? Where you going?
Bend over, I'll show you where my foot's going.
I can't refund none of your week's rent when you go off like that.
I don't see cash in your hand.
So where is she gonna go?
I'm not sure if she knows.
Well, her car sounds like crap.
She did plow it into a ditch recently. Slug bug.
Ow! What the shit, Shadow?
Rules of the road, Lumpy.
Do you guys need a professional pipe organ player in here?
Sounds like your transmission. Can you pull it up on the rack?
Finally, a guy talking about a rack that doesn't skeeve me out.
Okay, fine.
Will it take long?
Well, I have to check it first. Would you like to get out?
Yeah, I just sit here.
Sure. Suit yourself.
I'll just head out here till the phantasms forget about me.
Call Dev Nelson for all your tire needs.
I'm still in here. Hello?
Whoa, she made herself right at home.
Hey, as long as she's not a moaner, no one will know.
Whoop, busted.
Is my PT Cruiser done yet?
Damn it. I was almost there.
Finish up. Don't let me stop you.
Oh, she's not the only one relieving pressure.
Oh, just let me clean up.
Did no one leave a window open for her?
You gotta be more careful in the summer months. Oh, never mind. They left the door open. She just felt like running. Do you think the mechanic is still gonna fix the car?
Not if she left any of that masturbatory funk in the car.
Ah, because nothing weird ever happened at a bus station.
Ooh, bad time for a flashback.
There you go, shake it off.
When is the next eastbound bus? When does the next bus leave? I must get on it.
To be fair, this is normal for most bus stations.
Don't just stand there appalled, punch him in the damn ear.
I want to get out of here. I want to get away from here.
Like you're the first in Utah to say that.
Ah, demons.
Those are just kids.
I know. Little flesh vermin.
Damn. Hope Todd's pullout game is strong.
Eastbound bus. Now loading. Gate 9.
Now boarding the Disneyland Railroad.
Good, let's blindly panic and run away.
Why was the entire floor sticky in there?
And she didn't even go into the bathroom.
Shit, they're going to a Kiss concert.
They're just amazed she's under 50.
No thanks, I've seen the tongue.
Damn, she's running like it was Kid Rock's bus.
Well, we tried the bus, now let's try the plane.
Mary, this tour of the city kind of sucks.
Don't close the wait. Wait. Let me in. You gotta let me in. I gotta get on that train. I gotta get away from
Well,
here.
she's stuck here. What else can a pipe organ major do?
Waste money on a bullshit degree?
Ah, like animation.
You hear me. You can hear me.
I guess there are worse places to become a hooker.
Why can't I hear anything? Will you help me? I need your help.
Not to harp on it, but this is all still pretty normal.
She cannot escape.
Please.
The taxi zone. Rated R.
She's got good cardio. That's something.
Why can't anybody hear me?
What?
Back at the park? I guess the tour's over.
Thanks, Mary. I learned nothing.
Oh, she has to be pitted out this time.
If she gets freaked out by the drinking fountain guy again, I'm leaving.
Maybe it's a healing tree?
Give me your fucking car.
Came to you, Doctor, because you're my last hope. If you don't help me, I have to go back there. He's
No, you don't.
trying to take me back somewhere. Doctor, you've got to tell me what to do.
Have you considered giving yourself to the insane clown posse?
Whoop whoop. Oh, wait. Am I still rubbing one out in the car?
Oh, I've blacked out before. You gotta remember to breathe.
That's a good tip.
Tip. Did she pay?
Ah, the boss is gonna be so pissed.
Oh, look, it's the bathhouse. Again.
I think by now I can drive us there.
You know, I'm not even gonna crap on it. That's kind of a cool shot.
What would you do with an abandoned carnival, Lumpy?
Film a horror movie in it, but, you know, have more stuff happening.
Scooby-Doo met Batman here once.
That was in Gotham City, not Utah.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
So the last 15 minutes of this movie translated to 2 sentences of screenplay.
Mary walks or runs through every set piece in the film, looking scared, confused, or constipated.
Yep, that about covers it.
What am I looking at and why?
Maybe I could play with Iron Butterfly.
Sorry, I forgot my eye makeup.
I didn't.
Is this Blue Man Group?
Okay, lights. Cue dancing.
Maybe they need a pipe organ player.
Is this a dead man's disco?
A satanic square dance?
A haunted hootenanny?
A paranormal prom?
A ghoulish gala?
A spectral sock hop?
A phantom foxtrot? Is this my calling?
Ghosts are way better dancers than this.
I'm getting kind of dizzy here, Shaggy 2 Dope. Is there a chance we could do any other kind of dancing here?
Looks like she gets down with the clown.
Yip, yip, my love. Yip, yip.
What if this is one of those neo-hipster vampire films?
I'm sorry, I'm just so happy that we're together.
You're right to run. An eternity of spin dancing sounds fucking lousy.
Wait, goths don't run.
So, zombies then?
I'm sticking with ghosts.
Found her.
Hiya, gorgeous.
Wanna share eyeshadow?
The hell's she going?
Peekaboo.
More a Dock of the Damned than a carnival.
Can we get the cuter ones up front, please?
This is one lame-ass search party.
After the car crash, they were dragging the freaking river.
The car's still over there, and then the footprints leading up to here.
Nothing but used condoms and wine coolers.
And then nothing.
The face of a man that knew he missed an orgy.
So, stop for breakfast on the way back?
Loosest slots in town lie aching ass.
Oh, hi, buddy!
How's it going over there?
I bet it's like working a big claw machine.
So the windows were open and no one got out?
Yeah, it's not like seatbelts were a huge thing back then.
Don't move, Mary, you're dead.
So I guess Utah won in the end.
Unfortunately.
Martin Music Center carries a complete line of the finest musical instruments and supplies. Exclusive dealer for Hammond, Cable and Melloid Grand, organs and pianos. Let Russ Parrish, manager, or Earl Nicola show you the beautiful new models of Hammond organs. Class instruction by the talented teaching staff makes learning easy and fun. So for all of your musical needs, visit Martin's Music Center, 537 North Columbus Street.
So she was dead the whole time?
Sure looks like it. But I wonder why the other two didn't spirit jump.
Well, they didn't have the pipe organ to live for. But as far as an afterlife goes, a never-ending goth carnival isn't the worst one.
I don't like being ignored. But that slide in the place looked pretty bitchin'.
Basement1f.com and Patreon links are in the description, so check them out. See you later, dwellers!
Bye-bye.